Hello again. My name is Andre. And here we're going to discuss about my own personal results for the two generational quizzes that I took. So the one given by Leisha Linney, the internal quiz, I scored a score of exactly 25, which puts me on the cusp of a traditionalist and being a baby boomer. So, I don't know, you guys can call me boomers. I'll read you the results for that and then sort of comment on that. So, 10 to 25, traditionalist. It means that I'm a person of high value and character. Great to hear. For my family, country, loyalty, hard work. It's all important to me. I'm willing to do the right thing when it's difficult. And then for the baby boomer, it's basically saying that I am optimistic and slightly rebellious. I believe that I'll be in charge of the world, and I detest authority and rules. Being a team player and being service-oriented are also big ideas. So I guess I really go more towards that traditionalist type idea when it goes toward that. I really high moral and integrity for myself, especially for my family. You know, I absolutely love harassing my parents. It's probably one of my favorite things to do. And that could be sort of the having a South American family type aspect. Um, Having a bunch of loyalty for my country. I mean, I'm thankful for what the U.S. had given me. I don't think if I had grown up in Brazil that I would have the opportunity to become an airline pilot. So for that, I'm really thankful. But yeah, I'm also like really hardcore, just like proud to be a Brazilian, and for that aspect as well, being an American and what it's been able to provide. Loyalty and hard work is definitely important to me. I will always do the right thing, whether it's difficult or not. It just makes it just a non-thinking issue. Being optimistic is great for going over to the baby boomer. Rebellious? Not really. I just sort of do what I'm told or what I'm supposed to or what I think is right. Detesting authority and rules. No, authority and rules is fine as long as the system in place works towards the collective group and not to a set group of individuals or creates any sort of prejudice. Anyway, so that's basically the quiz on me for the internal blackboard aspect. I took one off of Deakin University. They're from Victoria, New Queensland, Australia. And I scored as a millennial. um, it's kind of a vibe. Sort of just like being like, hey, I'm 35 and I still eat goldfish. That's pretty much millennial. So I can definitely see the cusp of how I got that, considering I was born in 1999. Puts me almost in the aspect of a Gen Z. I almost said Gen X. My mom's a Gen X. So yeah, Gen Z, technically what I was born into. Do I completely roll into that? No, I definitely think I'm from sort of an earlier type era, with a little bit of that flair kicked in. So it was really nice for me to go ahead and see that. But I do think that's because I grew up traveling between Northern California, San Francisco, and Brazil, and living between the two locations. So with that and then moving to Grand Forks at the age of 18, definitely has given me a really weird perspective on life. So yeah, anyway, a little bit about me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Cheers.